Up and away if it gets me down.
I take a puff, pass if it's gas.
Okay. I'm not high, but I'm willing to smoke. Up and away and I can't come down.
I keep a couple pre-rolls in the stand. They call me the GOAT, but I'm dead broke. Devil keep offering me the coat, but I said no. Keep it moving like a Dayton with a gold spoke. Know it all for contact. Might as well go and smoke. If I'm close to the house and I'm posted, I get toasted. Might as well I put one of the win. I run a lap till I run it again. Baby mama knowing I want it again. Adrenaline, I'm feeling like a cup of coffee do. Hit the dinner, then to get the ugly sauce off for you. They can get him in a place with clouded faces. Fill the room, Johnny put the chronic on me. Do what I don't normally do. Stressed, I don't really wanna cry, so I blow one to the sky. Fly, fly. Stress, I don't really wanna fly, so I blow one to the sky. Fly, fly.
I'm not high, but I'm willing to smoke. Up and away if it gets me down.
I take a puff, pass if it's gas.
Okay. I'm not high, but I'm willing to smoke. Up and away and I can't come down.
I keep a couple pre-rolls in the stand.
We smoke for the night, I'ma hit that with y'all. When I finish it up, a menthol. Tryna cut back on the drinking, thinking the weed might treat my withdrawal. I felt laid back for a sec, then my high kicked in.
It's always a great day to be a Tiger.
I just went crisscross, yelling like, goddamn, what's this shit called? I'ma go find somewhere to drift off and enjoy my high. Soon as I start to calm down and kinda feel normal, I'ma put the flame to the trees like a forest fire. Till I'm laying on the floor, tired, taking off my Jordan 5s, got a joint, it's a Northern Lights. My boy got a plug, brought it off from the floor to Georgia line. Reminiscing, think about getting high when we were kids and such. Smoke weed in detention, so the principal suspended us. We used to blow them whole shotguns and hope our lips would touch. Lit it up and I hit it once and she like, can I get a puff?
Stress, I don't really wanna fly, so I blow one to the sky. Fly, fly.
I'm not high, but I'm willing to smoke. Up and away if it gets me down.
I take a puff, pass if it's gas.
Okay. I'm not high, but I'm willing to smoke. Up and away and I can't come down.
I keep a couple pre-rolls in the stand.
Hey, happy Friday to everybody.
This is how we do it. This is how we do it. La 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 la. La 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 la. This is how we do it. La 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 la. This is how we do it. It's Friday night and I feel alright. The party's here on the west side, so I reach for my 40 and I turn it up. Designated driver, take the keys to my truck. Hit the shop cause I'm faded. Honey's in the streets, say money, yo, we made it. It feels so good in my hood tonight. The summertime skirts and the guys ain't canine. All the gangbangers forgot about the drive-by. You gotta get your groove on before you go get paid. So tip up your cup and throw your hands up and let me hit a party. Say, I'm kinda buzzed and it's all because this is how we do it. South Central does it like nobody does. This is how we do it. To all my neighbors, you got much flavor. This is how we do it. Let's flip the track, bring the old school back. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. All hands are in the air and wave from here to there. If you're an OG Mac or a wannabe player, you see the hood's been good to me
Ever since I was a lowercase G.
But now I'm a big G. The girls see I got the money, $100 bills, y'all. If you were from where I'm from, then you would know that I gotta get mine in a big black truck. You can get yours in a 6-ball. Whatever it is, the party's underway. So tip up your cup and throw your hands up and let me hear the party say, I'm kind of buzzed, it's all because this is how we do it. South Central does it like nobody does. This is how we do it. To all my neighbors, you got much flavor. This is how we do it. Let's flip the track, bring the old school back. This is how we do it. I'm kind of buzzed, it's all because this is how we do it. South Central does it like nobody does. Nobody does.
Good, you know, 2 or better, you know. And then if you get 3, well, that's just good business.
Check it out. Once upon a time in 94, Montel made no money and life show was slow. And all they said was 6'8" he stood. And people thought the music that he made was good. They lived the DJ and Paul was his name. He came up to money, this is what he said. You and OG are gonna make some cash. Sell 1 million records and we're making the dash.
Yeah, 1995. That's right. Exactly right, Nature Boy.
South Central does it like nobody does. To all my neighbors, you got much flavor. I'll never come whack on an old school track. I'm kind of buzzed, so because South Central does it like nobody does. Nobody does. Oh, it's party time.
The party is officially being invaded by the outlaw of college football.
She's got the flavor, yeah. And money does it like nobody does. Yeah. Come on now, Def Jam, you know that this is how we do it. This is how we do it.
Hey, y'all know the deal. I'll be with you in just a second. Y'all know the deal. Hit the thumbs up because YouTube really cares, even if your boy does not. And believe me, I don't, but YouTube does.
For real this time. 'Cause you make my earthquake. Oh, you make my earthquake. Riding around, you love you shaking me up and it's making my heart break. Make my earthquake. Oh, you make my earthquake. Riding around, you love me shaking me up. It's making my heart break. Don't leave, it's my fault. Don't leave, it's my fault. Don't leave, it's my fault. When it all comes crashing down, I need you. 'Cause you make my earthquake. Oh, you make my earthquake. You riding around and down something, baby. It's making my heart break. 'Cause you make my earthquake. Oh, you make my earthquake. Riding around and I'm shaking me up and it's making my heart break.
Think I body roll, don't give a fuck about no. Ain't like fuck my lord, then might call my lord. Love gon' set me up, bitch don't set me up. I'm retaliate, he ride like the car, and she wicked, yeah, like Wolf Vicky, yeah. Oh my God, I'm damn not 10,
Hey, it's Friday and we're still alive. Every day above ground is a great day. If you want to call into the call-in show, the link is in the description of the video. It's also being posted periodically between me and your boy or girl, Nightbot. I don't know. I don't discriminate. Maybe it's non-binary. I have no idea. But the link is there. It's just like using a phone.
I just need some confirmation on how you feel. For real. You don't want a complication, no. I don't want no confirmation. So I didn't even know that, 'cause I'm for real. I said, don't leave, it's my fault. I said, don't leave, it's my fault.
center. I'll need for real this time. I'll roll up, shorty, I'll roll up,
It's your anniversary, isn't it? And your man ain't acting right. So you packing your dummy gear luggage up, calling my cell phone, trying to catch a flight. You know one thing straight, I'll be there, girl, whenever you call me. When you at home, that's your man. Soon as you land, you say it's all me. Cause shit ain't all G with him no more, you ain't entertained. Since I met you a couple months ago, you ain't been the same. Not saying I'm the richest man alive, but I'm in the game. As long as you keep it 100, I'ma spin this chain.
Whenever you need me, whenever you want me, you know you can call me. I'll be there shortly. Don't care what your friends say, cause they don't know me. I can be your best friend, and you be my homie. I ain't gon' flex, I'm not gon' front. You know if I ball, then we all gon' stunt. Send her my way, she ain't gotta hold up. Whenever you call, baby, I'll roll up. Whenever you call, baby, I'll roll up. Whenever you call, baby, I'll roll up.
I try to stay out your business, but on the real, you're so obvious. And if you keep fitting me in your plans of fucking up, your man's gonna catch on to us. That white sand surrounding us, he be handcuffed and he should work for them officers. If you rollin', I got a spot where I can put you on this medical and send you home doctored up. You wanna ride with me cause you say that he boring. Wake up, you rollin' weed, cooking eggs in the morning. Ain't scared to spend this money, I know I'll make more of it. First you was in the sky, now you say you in orbit.
I swear I'm gonna start the show. I'm having too much fun with the music though.
Shortly, don't care what your friends say, cause they don't know me. I can be your best friend, and you be my homie. I ain't gon' flex, I'm not gon' front. You know if I ball, then we all gon' stunt. Send her my way, she ain't gotta hold up. Whenever you call, baby, I'll roll up. Whenever you call, baby, I'll roll up. Whenever you call, baby, I'll roll up. No matter where I am, no matter where you are, I'll be there when it's over, baby. Cause I was there from the start. No matter if I'm near, no matter if you're far, all you do is pick the phone up, lady, and I'll be there with you. Whenever you need me, whenever you want me, you know you can call me. I'll be there shortly. Don't care what your friends say, cause they don't know me. I could be your best friend, and you be my homie. I ain't gon' flex, I'm not gon' front. You know if I ball, then we all gon' stunt. Send her my way, she ain't gotta hold up. Whenever you call, baby, I'll roll up. Whenever you need me, whenever you want me, you know you can call me. I'll be there shortly. Don't care what your friends say, cause they don't know me. I could be your best friend, and you be my homie. I ain't gon' flex, I'm not gon' front. You know if I ball, then we all gon' stunt. Send her my way, she ain't gotta hold up. Whenever you call, baby, I'll roll up. Whenever you call, baby, I'll roll up. Whenever you call, baby.
All right, guys, it's Friday night. Let's stop fucking around. 16 likes ain't gonna cut it. I want to start the show. I really do. I can't wait to take all your phone calls. I mean, it is what it is.
Relax and take notes while I take totes of the marijuana smoke. Relax and take notes. Gun smoke. I just want the paper. 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 Take notes while I take totes of the marijuana smoke. Relax and take notes. Gun smoke. I just want the paper. I just want the paper. I just want the paper. I just want the paper.
MEMPHIS. I'ma rep this here till I walk up on death. My demise ain't near. Don't hold your breath. Cook heat over beef, so I'm something like a chef. Purple cushions, my bitches wax off they pussy bushes. Eat dick like it's delicious, and grant a pimp wishes. She dig my country talking, she say I sound funny. Embassy suite sitting on the bed, count money. Illegal hustle hustling, dirty money muscling, spending like I never saw a day of pain or suffering. Look at my face, you can tell I seen both of them. I stick and move, do my business, get the dough and deal. My chronic habit, heavy weed.
So you get nothing, you lose. Good day, sir.
Major visibility, bad boy lieutenant, black phantom with the black guts and I'm in it.
While I take totes of the marijuana smoke, relax and take notes. Gun smoke. I just want the paper. I just want the paper. I just want the paper.
Later, bro.
While I take totes of the marijuana smoke, relax and take notes. Gun smoke. I just want the paper. I just want the paper. I just want the paper.
Outlaw seems more like an in-law than an outlaw, don't he?
Take my mask off, blow your fucking ass off. Give me the cash cost. MJG, not playing no games. If you not speaking good, don't be saying my name, nigga. No, it ain't okay with you. Within a day or two, I'ma track you down and pull a motherfucking rankaroo. Ain't no way you niggas can't hide. I can get you in the house, I can get you outside. I'ma load the pump up, lay down, jump up, surprise. Everybody finna help me with my come up.
Damn, I done made all of y'all shit your jeans.
This look like it might be a job for Mr. Clean. No leg nigga use a knockoff, an imitation, local ass kingpin nigga with a limitation. You don't want no drama with me, cause I got the ghost of Jeff Brick Dumber with me. Yeah.
While I take totes of the marijuana smoke, relax and take notes. Gun smoke. I just want the paper. 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 Take notes while I take totes of the marijuana smoke, relax and take notes. Gun smoke. I just want.
Shout out to Mayhem Matthew for supporting the show. What's up to you, brother?
I just want the paper. I just want the paper.
Suckers wanna see me fall like a ton of bricks. It'll never happen, dawg. Project Patter play it slick, flick when I'm in the ride. 9 milli homicide done when you come wrong. Shoot suckers in the dome. Always about the cheese, didn't wanna go there. He don't wanna pay me. Way stay, let's roll there. Was crooked as a crooked letter. Hump back. So to cook the dough together. Jump back.
Intro too long.
Weather cock and pump back. If you're busting first, I'ma dump back. Down south we gon' hustle to the rooster crow. My nose running still cause a nigga used to blow. If pockets low, I let you know, don't turn around. I heard trigger that a bus don't make a sound. I'ma tell you what you do, lay it on the ground. Don't be hesitating, fool, before I buck you down.
While I take totes of the marijuana smoke, relax and take notes. Gun smoke. I just want the paper. 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 Take notes while I take totes of the marijuana smoke, relax and take notes. Gun smoke.
All right, guys, I'm ready. Let's get the show started.
I just want the paper. I just want the paper.
Oh, PigskinPeete is an island boy, and amazing and fantastic, yo. They got the best college football YouTube channel. Yeah, a huge college football fan. We understand it's the Clemson Tigers. They rep it to the top, and the ACC, yo. And the live shows are so underrated on YouTube. We want to say shout out PigskinPeete. We want to say shout out PigskinPeete. Coming from the island boys, you better keep it like it's our Gwen. Tell that boy you better keep that gun. I'ma do it while I'm staring at the sun. I've been really out to fool gazing. I've been in the pool, I'm staying. I'll pull it like a super saiyan. Yeah. And you the best, so keep on going. Don't let no one stop you, yeah. All right, PigskinPeete, keep doing your thing. You got it from the island, boy. Yeah, we out, man.
Whole lot of taters in this motherfucker. It's a whole lot of taters in this motherfucker. A lot of teams, they think they be great, but we break the mold. And you know that we gon' see hate, cause we 8-0. And I'm coming to ideate and create a vote. And I'm about to do a remake when we take the gold from the leprechaun look. Don't listen to them talking heads, their narrative's weak. Too me get on the TV and they yammer on so frequently. Oh yeah, they're talented, but playing in the ACC pay millions, but they're analyzing it so lazily. We got the keys in the ignition, and my man DJ the ukulele on a mission. Read the defenses and he plan to make decisions, and he's scanning, make incisions with mechanical precision. Listen, so cry about the refs like the Buckeye fan base, cause whiny fan takes it something Tater man hates. Stacking wins like Hungry Jack with pancakes. Oh, you think you can take us pull up on that handbreakers? We some taters in this motherfucker.
Yeah, we some taters in this motherfucker.
Casket!
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the call-in show. Happy Friday to everybody. How's everybody doing? I am your humble host, PigskinPeete. I'm glad that you all join me tonight on this fine Friday evening. Of course, the call-in show is not about me. If you guys haven't learned that by now, I don't know what you've been watching. But I don't fuck around. This is all about the callers. The show has always been about the callers. I've been doing the show for 4 years now. I've been on YouTube for 6 years. I've been doing this show for at least 4 or 5 years. I don't even know. I have to go back and look. But the show is all about the callers. So if you want to call in and be a part of the show, the best way to do it is click that link. Yes, that's right. Click that link. It's in the description of the video, the StreamYard link. It's also in the chat being posted periodically by me, your boy PigskinPeete, and periodically by the non-binary Nightbot. Yeah, I don't know. Is Nightbot a boy or a girl? Or does it even matter? I don't care. It's a bot. That's what it is. I hired that bot to do its job, and it's doing its job very well. How you guys doing tonight? So the second and third round of the NFL draft is on right now. I'm not watching it. I'm not going to lie. I was out with my wife earlier. I saw some of it. I saw that, we had a wager going for the midday show about where Will Levis would go. And again, I hate to say when I'm right. Actually, I don't hate to say when I'm right, but I was right. I said the Titans were my first pick. And who was my second pick? I think it was the Falcons. But indeed, Will Levis did get taken early in the second round by the Titans, the Tennessee Titans. Good luck to him. And good luck to his sister. Yes, good luck to his sister. Anyway, I'm not going to waste any time. Let's get right to the chat, and then we'll get right to the phone lines. Because nobody's here to look at my ugly face or listen to me ramble on for 2 hours. Absolutely nobody. Matt Dummett's here. Neo. Traveling Fool says, yo, 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 yo. I think I got that exactly right for the first time ever. Hairy Leg is here as opposed to Shaved Leg. Stingray. Harold Gray. It's a great day to be a Tiger. How's it going? It was a fantastic day. No, well, the only thing you said there that was wrong is it's not a fantastic day. It's an amazing and fantastic day. Other than that, you're 100% correct. Tiger Cat. What's up, TK? Roger Dodger. Zona Tucson 93. How you going? How you doing, buddy? The Nature Boy. Woo! Jeremy Garrettson. Outlaw of college football. Outlaw of college football stuck in here for about 10 seconds and then and decided to dip out. So I'm going to rename him from the outlaw of college football to the in-law of college football, because that's what in-laws do. They hang around for about 5 minutes and then dip out, which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Twisted Rooster. What's up, buddy? Stingray. Mayhem Matthew. Devin Zane. What's up, Devin? Craven Moorhead. Aren't we all? Dog behind enemy lines. Again, shout out to Mayhem Matthew for the super chat. He says, what's up, Pete? What's up with you, bro? Don Darty. Vic2 Productions. Balin Gardner. He says, I'm coming to you from Indiana. Go Hoosiers. I like following SEC football and had some questions about my Colts. Quarterback with Arizona. Yeah, well, all of those things are amazing and fantastic that you just named. Are you talking about a Colts quarterback pick with Anthony Richardson? Yeah, well, you know, I don't know, bro. Here's what I can tell you. That I was I am a Carolina Panthers fan, and I did not want Anthony Richardson. And not because I don't believe that Anthony Richardson is not a good guy or a capable player, but being a guy that's been following college football, I don't know. I don't know, bro. You know, I don't know if he's the answer to the Colts' problems. Well, the Colts have a lot of problems, but I don't know if Anthony Richardson's the answer to it. You know what I mean? He was, I think, third on my list of quarterbacks that I wanted for Carolina to draft. For me, it went Sorry, as a distraction there. For me, it went C.J. Stroud was my first pick. Then it went Bryce Young, who we ended up getting. And third on the list was Anthony Richardson. And fourth on the list was Will Levis. So I almost got there, you know. But good luck to you. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, the AFC South is there's like an 85% chance that the AFC South is going to be run by the Jacksonville Jaguars this year. That's my prediction. And so, I mean, is there another quarterback in the AFC South that comes anywhere close to Trevor Lawrence? Nah, bro. I don't know. We'll see how he does over time. I'm not a hater on. Look, first of all, I'm not an SEC guy. All right, I'm a Clemson fan, so I could give two shits about what anybody does other than Clemson. So let's go ahead and get that out there. But the reality is that there is nobody in that division that comes close to Trevor Lawrence. You know, and I wish Anthony Richardson the best. I don't have any problem. The guy seems like a good dude, you know. But the comparison that people are making between Anthony Richardson and Cam Newton, I think is unfair. First of all, I think it's unfair to both of them. I think it's unfair to Anthony Richardson, and I think it's unfair to Cam Newton. And I don't even really like comparisons to begin with. You know, I mean, stature-wise, yeah. I don't know. Maybe Anthony Richardson will come out. Who was it this morning on the midday show said Anthony Richardson is either going to be Cam Newton or Jamarcus Russell? I thought that was a pretty good comparison for somebody who hates comparisons. You know what I mean? I mean, the expectations for both of them were way higher than they should be. And way higher than they should be for any college quarterback coming into the NFL for their first year. But I think that he's got a long way to go. That's what I think. I think he was drafted too high. And it might have been in his better interest to not be drafted as high as he was. But look, his wallet's not hurting, is it? Nah. He'll be all right, bro. What's up, Ferris? Balin Gardner. How you doing, buddy? Huffer Billy Paw is here. Big Vol Daddy. Bay Vay Day.
Dying, right?
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! I'm in my underwear, and Tennessee hit a grand slam walk-off home run.
What's up, Ohio State, man? All right, enough of that. If I missed you in the chat, it wasn't on purpose. Believe me. All right, I'll get right to the phone calls. I'll take them in the order that they came in. So if you're not the first one picked up, just wait a minute. I'll get to you in a second. I promise. What's up? You're on with Pete.
Yo, Pete, what's up?
Hey, what's up? Who we speaking with?
This is Dog Behind Enemy Lines.
Dog Behind Enemy Lines. What's up, bro?
Not much, man. I figure, I've been sitting in the chat, for like 2 years now. I figured, let me give these guys a call, man.
Yeah, man.
See what's really going on in here.
That's right.
Yeah. Hey, first though, man, and big shout out to Golden Blue Dude, man. He was a good dude, man.
Absolutely. Rest in peace to Golden Blue Dude. We love that, Chris.
Yeah, man. I can remember start watching stuff, and conspiracy theory blue man is what I would call him. But
yeah, man. Conference realignment.
Conference realignment conspiracy.
Yeah.
Oh man. But yeah, man. Like I see you talking about Anthony Richardson. Like, what were the Colts thinking, man?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I think they really need a quarterback. And, I mean, Young was already off the board. Stroud was already off the board. So now they're looking around going, well, we got AR, we got Levis, we got Hendon Hooker, right? And by the way, let me ask you a question. Because I haven't been watching the draft tonight because I was out doing stuff. Has Hooker been taken yet?
Yeah, he went to Detroit, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. All right.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. But I can't blame the Colts for taking AR, right? I mean, they need a quarterback in the worst way. And, he was the best one on the board at the time. And maybe, I don't know what happened before that with, whether or not they, that was their guy the whole time. I have a hard time believing it was. But, they got the best guy they could get at the time at that position. That's the way I look at it.
That's just like the Falcons with this Bijan Robinson pick. I'm like, Jesus Christ. all the things that the Falcons need, and they go running back. But, I don't get paid to make those decisions. So.
Yeah, the Falcons, and look, I hate the Falcons, but, outside of my hate for the Falcons, just being real here, I don't know. Do you think Arthur Blank is the one to blame for this? Or because it seems to be a pattern no matter who the GM or the coach is, right? It's always the same shit with them.
Yeah.
So the only person you can blame is Arthur Blank, right?
I mean, he says he's not involved in that stuff. But,
I don't believe him for a minute.
I mean, he's a billionaire, so he's a billionaire liar too, I think. So.
Yeah, well, all billionaires are liars. That's the reason they're billionaires. Shit.
He let Arthur, what's his name? Arthur
Blank.
I can't even remember. Yeah, no, the coach. I can't remember his name. His name's Arthur too. Arthur Smith, if I'm not mistaken. He said he let them handle it, and he just sat in the room and said, "Okay, I'll get you what you need." I don't believe it though, Pete.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't.
Yeah, I don't. Hey, real quick, like, what's your best college football game? Do you like high scoring games or like low scoring games? Like good defense or just offense through the roof?
That's a great question. I don't think I've ever been asked that before. I'm old school, man. I like defense.
Me too. You think we'll ever see Bama LSU again, 9-6 or whatever it was back in the day?
Yeah, no, I don't know I don't know if 9-6 is exciting, but a good 24-14 game. I mean, look at what we're seeing now. It's 56-45 and shit like that.
Yeah.
So
you got to score at least 40 something points these days to win a game,
right?
Even if you do have a good defense.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, if there was a playoff game that was 9-6, that actually probably would be exciting because, I mean, the amount of shit that would have to happen in today's football for it to be 9-6 would be also very exciting. There would have to be multiple turnovers, some missed kicks and shit like that. So,
fumbles, pick sixes, or just picks in general.
Right. But to answer your question, I like defensive games more than offensive games.
Yeah, me.
And you know what? One of the major reasons for that is probably because I'm a Clemson fan. And look, the reality is that Clemson's defense, I mean, two defensive linemen drafted in the first round again. Clemson is a defensive line factory, have been for 10 years. This is so for all the people that, this was only Brent Venables. This was only, it was happening before Brent Venables. It was happening during Brent Venables, and it's happening after Brent Venables. So, I mean, Clemson, and right now, if you look at the recruiting trail, more of the same. Clemson's problem is not defensive line. It doesn't look like it's going to be in the near future. Clemson's problem right now is offense.
Yeah. I think Clemson will do good. I think they're going to win the ACC. You know what I'm saying? Forget Miami.
I hope so.
Florida State, whoever else y'all got in there. I think Clemson got it.
That says it all, man. Whoever else y'all got in there. God damn.
Clemson fans piss me off.
Hey, listen, I remember those Georgia Clemson battles from back in the day, and I'll root for Clemson as long as they're not playing Georgia. You know what I mean? So, hell, go Clemson.
Yeah.
Unless you're playing Georgia.
All right, I hear you, man. Well, I mean, it's really good to hear from you. I mean, what are your thoughts on the draft other than AR-15 and other than the Falcons? I mean, is there anything that surprised you at all? I mean, like.
No, I mean, it was a lot of moving around and shifting and stuff, but other than that, no, I'm just like, whatever. Because, the first night gets all the flashing lights and all the glamour and all that, and then, hell, I don't even know if people watching the damn thing right now.
Well, see, I'm not even doing it, but that's not because, I mean, that's just for a different reason that I'm not watching it. Well, I just got home about 10 minutes before I started the show, so I haven't seen it. Now, I did want to watch it, but, I'll watch it tomorrow or something.
It doesn't have the same pageantry as, the first night.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
And really, after the first after the top 10 picks, it's whatever after that, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey Pete, I'm gonna try to swing through the softball game, man. I think it's gonna line up perfectly for me to come through there.
Absolutely. Where do you stay in relation to there? I mean, you don't have to tell me where you live or nothing, but
I'm in Jacksonville, Florida right now.
Oh, okay.
Hence the name behind enemy.
Yeah, I knew that already. I don't really know why I asked. Yeah. You're a dog. You're a dog on the Florida side of the line, right?
Yep, not by choice. It's due to work.
Yeah. So how far do you live? I mean, are you close to Gainesville?
About an hour away.
Oh, Jacksonville is what you said. Yeah.
Yeah. About an hour and 30 minutes away, depending on traffic or whatever.
Yeah. So how far of a drive from Jacksonville is it to Statham, Georgia? Or he's close to Athens, Georgia, whatever.
Maybe like 6 hours.
That's not bad.
But I'll be coming from like North Carolina. I'll be in North Carolina at the time, so out there in New River.
Even better.
Or the Wilmington area. That's where I'll be at the time of the game. So it's nothing for me to just drive down and hang out with y'all for a day or two.
Hell yeah, man! It's a good time.
Yeah. All right, Pete, man, I ain't gonna hold you up, man. I know you got a gaggle of caller, so I'm gonna just go back and listen, man, and be in the comments.
All right, brother. Thank you for calling in, man. I appreciate it.
Hey, thanks, Pete.
All right.
Bye.
Dog behind enemy lines. Man, he's been in the comment section for years. That's either only the first or second time I've ever heard from him on the phone, though. What's up? You're on with Pete.
Yeah, what's up, Pete?
Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, it's Big Tube.
Yeah, I know who it is.
Right, well, I'm just letting
Everybody else know. Thank you.
But anyway, but yeah, well, I guess we can talk about the draft. So,
All right.
I want to talk about the Falcons. Obviously, of course, I already told you. I talked about it last night that I wanted Jalen Carter, but it didn't happen. We got John Robinson, which I don't really think that we needed a running back, but you know, it is what it is. But you know.
So.
And then second round, we took a guard from Syracuse.
I saw that, another ACC guy.
And then round we took Zach Harrison, defensive end, Ohio State. So.
Yeah. So I mean, I know how you feel about Bijan Robinson, but you're probably like have come to grips with that by now and or accepting, and now you're a Bijan Robinson fan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you are. But apart from him, the other two, how do you feel about those picks?
Well, I guess they're okay, I guess. Or I guess offensive linemen.
God damn, you're a really harsh critic, Vic. So you don't like any of the picks that they made?
Yeah, I did. So I guess we did get drafted offensive line was something that we needed. So we got a big road grading offensive lineman is good, but and also having a defensive end is good. So of course we need pass rush stuff. So I think we also brought in some free agents to help with that as well. So.
You sound like a woman who's been battered, and I get it. I'm a Panthers fan, so I get it. Like but you seem like no matter I don't. You know what, Vic? I don't think there's anything that the Falcons could possibly do to make you happy.
Oh yeah,
is that right?
Sort of making the playoffs, I guess. Yeah.
Making the playoffs. Yeah, well, that ain't gonna happen.
Playoffs.
Yeah, playoffs.
Playoff team in that?
Yeah, playoff team in that? No, look.
Playoff team in that? Playoff team in that?
No.
No. Okay.
Not this year. I don't think there. I guess there has to be one team from the NFC South that makes it.
I guess you think it's gonna.
I think it's going to be Carolina. I really do. Yeah, and that's not because Carolina's going to be great, but, I mean, look at the rest of the division. New Orleans is a complete dumpster fire. Tampa Bay now, they're falling apart at the seams. They got new coach. The Tom Brady's gone. I don't know. What's going on with Rob Gronkowski? Is he still on that CBD? I don't know. But he's 45 years old. His legs don't work anymore. Who else have we got in there? Oh, yeah, the Panthers. Yeah, the Panthers are the ones actually out there making moves, and that's sad. Look, if the best team in the division is the Carolina Panthers, that's a shitty division.
And that's sad. Yeah.
That is sad. But, I mean, look, I don't make the rules. And the winner of the division does make the playoffs. Am I right, Vic?
That's right.
That's right. So.
And no matter how bad they are, it's right.
Yeah. So really, the NFC South is basically a race to see who will lose in the first round of the playoffs. That's all it is.
Yep, that's all it takes.
Has Sleeta had a meltdown yet? I haven't seen any Sleeta videos.
Yeah, he had a meltdown about the Hawks, but
about the Hawks.
The Hawks were eliminated last night, so.
Oh. He's worried about the Hawks being eliminated, which we all knew would happen anyway because they were always eliminated, more than he is about the NFL draft. Has he made any NFL draft? No, don't make me go look this up on my own, Vic.
Okay. Well, I mean, he didn't expect to win either. So.
Oh.
Well, I mean, yes, he did make a video today about drafting Bijan Robinson.
He did. What did he like it or not?
And he also agrees that we should have taken Jalen Carter.
He changed the name of his YouTube channel. I just now typed in his name and brought it up. It's no longer Sports Live in the ATL, which is what SLETA stands for. It's an acronym, right? Now it is now Atlanta Sports with SLETA. So what do we call him now? Aspis? No, I think it's just ass because the W is silent. So now, officially, it's no longer Sports Live in the ATL SLETA, and it's now ass. What? God damn, what is he doing? What is he doing? He changed his name to ass. What the fuck? Oh. Oh, anyway. Man. All right, well, anything else, Vic?
Nope. I think that's it.
That's it? All right. How many more picks does the Falcons have in the draft? Total. Do you know?
At least 4.
Got 4 more?
At least 4.
So who do you? I know you just told me at the beginning, but so if you could handpick one player left on the board for the Falcons to draft at any point, who would it be?
Yeah, I don't even know who's left. So.
Yeah. All right. So you mean whoever the next guy is, then that's who you want, right? All right. All right. See you later, Vic.
Okay. Bye, Pete.
Yeah. Thanks for calling in, man. VicTube. The one and the only.
1 is good. 2 are better. And then if you get 3, well, that's just good business. So.
Oh, what's up? You're on with Pete. What's up? You're on with Pete. If you're trying to talk, you might want to take your self off of mute.
Your vest. Losers always whine about their vest. Winners go home and fuck the prom queen.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe fuck yourself.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe fuck yourself.
People are like, oh, dude, you fucking roasted or you roasted.
Yeah, you can go fuck yourself. You can go fuck yourself. Bunch of goddamn Wuhan fucking whatever. Bend over and suck my fucking nuts. I'll give you the goat.
Hello. What's up? You're on with Pete. Yellow. Yellow.
Fuck it. I'm sorry, But Jim Cornette has officially left the building and has been replaced by Bad Jim that does evil things and has to hire lawyers, which is why I got to get to a hotel room, get some air conditioning, and a fucking pizza.
All right, I'll be back to you next then. What's up? You're on with Pete.
Hey, what's up, Pete?
Hey, what's up, Ballard? How you doing, buddy?
Not much. I know how a microphone works in that, and I know when I'm on. So
Yeah.
I did my job.
All right, good.
Yeah, man, I've just been watching the draft the past 24 hours, and a lot of interesting picks out there. The Steelers are currently on the clock, and the best fit for them, according to ESPN, would be linebacker Henry Toho from Alabama.
Henry Toto. Yeah, Toto.
But are you proud? Obviously, there was Bryce Young, but outside of that, are you happy with the Panthers so far?
I am. Yeah, very happy, actually.
That's good.
I mean, they went out and got a receiver. I was a little bit surprised, but I'm not unhappy with the receiver pick that they got. But I mean, they brought in Adam Thielen from Minnesota. They brought in DJ Chark from the Jaguars. Offensive, I thought they needed. I think they need a tight end, and they still might get one here. With their remaining picks, I don't know, but they really need tight end help. They really need offensive line help. Defensively, I mean, the Panthers look shit. Defense has not been their problem for several years now. It's been the offense. But
yeah, absolutely.
But overall, though, I mean, here's the one thing you have to do. You have to compare, what's going on around the league, and certain teams are terrible at drafting every year. We know that, and some teams are good some years and not others. I consider this to be, if I had to give like a grade so far, and I know there's still a whole nother day of drafting to go on before I can give my final, a grade on this, but I would give the Panthers right now probably a B or a B plus on their drafting, which isn't bad.
Well, yeah. I mean, you look at what they've done, what they did yesterday, taking Bryce Young, and then they took a receiver. Jonathan Mingo is going to be a star, I think.
I think so too. And they need that. And it really says something when you go out and draft, the highest rated quarterback with the first overall pick, and then your next pick is a receiver. That tells you something. And some of the moves, like I said, they made in the offseason with bringing in Chark and Thielen. So they're committed to offense, which they need to be.
Yeah. I'm excited about the Bucks too. Cody Mauch is who we picked up tonight, and then Yaya Diaby from Louisville. I don't know what to make of him too much. I haven't watched his film. Cody Mauch is a guy that I've heard about quite a bit, which, by the way, I hate to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. I don't know if you saw him on the screen when he got drafted. He doesn't have front teeth.
I did not know that.
Oh, my gosh. But he's a good prospect, and he's a big guy for the offensive line to protect.
Now that he's got an NFL contract, he'll have front teeth in a few months. So next time you see him, he'll probably be smiling, gleaming with a full mouth of teeth.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I love this weekend of the year. It's like a holiday for us sports fans. People talk about Memorial Day weekend, Labor Day weekend. How about draft weekend, man? Because like you said, it's the one time of the year where college and NFL can mix and merge, and all the football fans can come together. And I think it's amazing.
I do too. I really loved this week. This is what, and I know there's certain people out there that really don't care about the NFL at all, and there's some certain NFL people not watching this channel probably, but just really don't care about college football. But I happen to be one of those lucky ones that cares about both. Well, maybe unlucky or lucky, depends on who you ask. But yeah, it's a great time in sports. It's one of the most exciting weeks. I mean, look, man, we're scrapping around. We're going to spring games and watching spring football and, you know, the transfer portal and all this other shit. I mean, the draft is a time that it's really one of the only times of the year that everybody can get together and sort of celebrate these guys instead of, hating on everybody.
Yeah.
It is. It really is. It's very unique in that way.
Yeah, you don't criticize the players. That
No, I'm not an Alabama fan.
Anything, you criticize the GMs and the coaches.
I mean, how often do you see somebody who is maybe this is totally hypothetical, okay? Let's say you're a Ohio State fan and also a Bengals fan. And let's say you are a Michigan fan and also a Lions fan. That makes sense, right? Two in-state teams. You grew up there. You love this college team. You love that NFL team in both states. The only time of the year that anybody will actually say something nice about that other team is when, let's say, the Ohio State player gets drafted to the Lions, or the other way around. Maybe the Michigan player gets drafted to the Bengals, and then people's real true colors come out, right? And they drop all that bullshit about the college hate, and they go, you know what? Yeah, I know I've been saying that Michigan's a complete dumpster fire and every player on there is terrible, but that guy's really good, and I'm glad to have him on my team in the NFL. I mean, this is really the only time you see that happen in sports is at the draft.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, the Bucks took an offensive tackle from a team that doesn't really do much, or that you don't care about in college football, but you care about the player enough to say, you know what, he could be a game-changing playmaker. Put him on my team.
Absolutely. And of course, I'm no Alabama fan, but I'm a huge Bryce Young fan now. And I didn't even really want him. He wasn't my main choice. I wanted C.J. Stroud, but I said I also would be happy with Bryce Young. But now that Bryce Young is a Carolina Panther and he's rocking the blue and gold, the blue and black, I'm a Bryce Young fan, and I always was a Bryce Young fan anyway as a person. I mean, the guy seems like he's a really high character individual. He's a high level football player. I mean, I am a fan of Bryce Young as a person, and now I'm a fan of Bryce Young also as a player in the NFL. So I'm looking forward to the Bryce Young era.
Hey, man, he's special. I'll tell you that much. And we appreciate him for what he did at Alabama. Yeah. And I think it might take a couple years, but I think the Panthers could get back in contention for the division and get back, maybe win a Super Bowl with Bryce Young someday.
Hey, God willing, man, from your lips to God's ears, I would love to see the Panthers win a Super Bowl. I don't care if they got Joe Dirt at quarterback. I really don't. But I'm pulling for Young. I really am.
Oh, speaking of Young and Alabama, Jordan Battle is off the board for the Bengals at 95. That's a pretty good pick.
Dave Steller says Panthers continue their tradition of not drafting Clemson players. Isn't that really an amazing stat?
Yeah.
I mean, they've been in the league since 1995. Their first inaugural season while Bank of America Stadium was being built in Charlotte, where did they play? Their home games.
Mm-hmm.
Where did they play their home games?
Oh, for the Panthers?
Yes. In 1995, their inaugural season.
Bank of America Stadium, Charlotte, North Carolina.
No, I said their inaugural season while Bank of America Stadium was being built. Where did they play their home games?
Oh, I'd honestly have to do my research on that.
No, I'll go ahead and tell you. In Clemson, Death Valley.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. And they have never... And we're not even talking about first-round picks or second-round picks or even third-round picks. They have never, in 30-something years, drafted a Clemson player at all. Not one. Not one. And they're about an hour and a half from Clemson. Is that not shocking?
It is shocking to me, at least.
And here's the thing, and not that this matters, because, first of all, I don't fall into the conspiracy theory that a lot of Clemson fans do. Like Clemson, a lot of Clemson fans were Carolina Panthers fans, and now they despise the Carolina Panthers because of what I just told you, because they've never drafted a Clemson player, which is weird. I don't buy into the conspiracy theory that the Carolina Panthers, quote unquote, hate the Clemson. I don't. I just think it's worked out in a weird way, you know, where they just, you know, I don't think they care who. First of all, I don't think any NFL team cares what team the player they're drafting is from. They just want the guy they want. Right. But you know, there are a lot of Clemson fans who have sworn off the Carolina Panthers long ago because they haven't never drafted a Clemson player. But what do you think the chances of that are? I mean, really, 30 years, you know, a couple 100 miles away from campus, from Charlotte to Clemson, and not a single one that was drafted, not even in the 7th round. It is very unlikely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Humphrey really thinks that Carolina hates Clemson. See, told you.
It's like North Carolina's the real Carolina. I don't know if it's something like that, but that's, you know, like you said, it's shocking. It's crazy. I don't know. Do you still have Clemson guys that could get drafted tomorrow that maybe they could pick up?
Yeah. Again, I haven't watched it tonight. Has Simpson gone off the board yet? He's got to have gone off.
Simpson, I think, is gone.
Where did he go to?
I can look it up. Hold on. I know I saw him go somewhere.
There were 7 guys that
Ravens.
entered.
He went to the Ravens.
Oh, wow. Awesome. Yeah. I like that. That's a good fit for him. Yeah. A really good fit. I love that. The only one that I really don't like is Brzee to the Saints, and that's just because I'm not a big fan of the Saints. But I mean, I'm happy for Brzee. But I think Miles Murphy to the Bengals was awesome. Trenton Simpson to the Ravens is also great. I like that. I really like that. There were 7 guys from Clemson that entered the draft. So you saying that? I guess that's 3 of them. I think all 7 of them will go. You know, most of them later in the rounds, though. So.
Yeah, we'll see. There's a couple other Bama guys that'll probably get called tomorrow too in the later rounds, and I think we got Justin Boygby, I think, came back this year, but like DJ Dale's a defensive tackle, and I think there's maybe an offensive tackle somewhere in there, but. Anyway, Pete, I'm gonna get out of here, get some rest,
all right.
And enjoy the show as always.
All right, thank you, Ballard. I appreciate the call, brother.
Thank you.
All right, I'll talk to you later. Man, Lou was about Lou. You were 2 seconds too early. Was that the bubble machine? Looked like a bubble machine to me. I don't know. Either that or it was. Roulette. What's up? You're on with Pete. What's up? You're on with Pete. You're on mute.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Well, the only way for me to hear you is if you talk. Are you capable of doing that? I really don't understand the method of calling in somewhere and not saying anything. That's the second call tonight that somebody called in, waited online, and I answered the call, and they don't say anything. You know? That's like going to a barber and walking in there, and they go, well, how do you want your hair cut? And you go, I don't want my hair cut. I like it just the way it is, bitch. And they go, well, what are you doing at the barber then?
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
You're a crook. You're a cheat and a swindler. That's what you are. How can you do a thing like this?
College Football Playoff Committee, congratulations. You need to pat yourself on the back because you have screwed every college football fan in this country tonight. That's what you have done. You have done that. Look at this right here, 45-7. Okay, now look at this. Luckily, he dropped the ball. What is this? What is this? What have you given us? This is a national championship game. That's what this is. And it's 45-7. You thought TCU belonged in this game? What was the qualifications, College Football Playoff Committee? What was their qualifications? Getting beat by Kansas State. That qualifies you for this game, the biggest game of the year, the game that every college football fan, no matter what team they pull for, looks forward to. And this is the garbage that you gave us. Pathetic. You are pathetic. This is a disaster. This is a barn fire. And every one of you, not one of you deserves to be on that committee if this is what you think college football is supposed to look like. You owe us all an apology.
Yeah.
Every one of you.
Every one of you.
Committee that pulled some crap like this deserves us all an apology.
Yeah.
And I want it.
Yeah.
This better not ever happen again.
Never.
This committee needs to be redone.
Redone.
Done away with.
Done away with.
Whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it. You guy got me fired up for no reason. What's up? You're on with Pete.
Yo, what's going on?
What's up, man?
It's Bulldog Brian here.
Hey, what's up, Bulldog Brian? How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good. I got a couple takes on the draft so far, what we've seen. As a Falcons fan, I'm actually excited about Bijan coming. I'm glad the Falcons decided to finally get a running back at a young age instead of Todd Gurley, broken down. Cordell Patterson, broken down.
Oh, no.
Before him, the St. Louis Rams running back, I can't remember his name. It was the dude who was there for like 10 years and then came to the Falcons.
Yeah.
But
yeah, you're right about that. Didn't Darren Sproles come to the Falcons like after like 10 years in Philly? Broken down, Darren Sproles, or I think it's somebody else.
No, that was Devin Hester.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Same difference.
Devin fucking Hester.
Yeah, you got Devin Hester. B team.
But as a Georgia fan, I'll be watching the Eagles very closely. They basically have our national championship defense next year. I don't even know what to think of the Eagles for next year.
Yeah, Steven Jackson's another one.
Yeah.
You got a couple of the Carolina Panthers players, too, after they were washed up at Carolina. Man, you're right. You know what? You're right about that.
We're the Atlanta Falcons are the senior home for NFL players.
The Falcons are to players what Nick Saban is to rehabilitating coaches. Same difference.
It's just come on in here and enjoy.
Yeah, the fucking it's like the halfway house.
It's like you don't got to worry about playing after January though. You don't got to worry about that.
Yeah, maybe that's what they tell them to get them there. We know you're 35 years old and broken down, but hey, don't worry about it. You don't have to play in the postseason.
Yeah, I guess the bright light is our kicker for Atlanta. So that's a good spot to be. even though in the offseason, I will say this, in the offseason, we did make some good trades. The players that we picked up, they're not, I wouldn't say they're old, but they're late 20s-ish.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that works out.
That's all for the NFL. I mean, the average age of the NFL player is like 24 years old or 23 years old or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just ready for football to come back around. College, NFL.
Listen, you and me both, sir. Have you seen the show tonight?
Yes.
Okay.
I've been
there you
listening.
go. That's all you need to know.
I'm just excited, Pete.
I mean,
I'm gonna let you get on to the next one, man. You have a good night.
All right, brother. Bulldog Brian checking in. What's up? You're on with Pete.
Hey, Pete. How you doing?
I'm amazing and
It's Nate the
fantastic.
Great.
Thank you for asking. How you doing? Who are we speaking with?
It's Nate the Great.
Nate the Great. What's up, buddy?
Not much, man. I'm just watching some hockey right now. Not gonna turn up because you have a show. But we'll give a score update. Seattle Kraken is tied with the Colorado Avalanche.
I can't even take that seriously when you say Seattle Kraken. I can't take that seriously.
I know.
I'm old, Nate. I mean, what's next? The Pittsburgh Peter Pans? I mean, what the fuck is going on? Why are they naming a team after a sea monster that doesn't exist?
That I don't know. That's what they picked when they were a expansion team. So I don't know. They okay. Here's the three names they could got. There were three top three names that they could done. One of them was the Sasquatches.
The Sasquatches.
Yeah. And
what the hell?
Metropolitans was the Metropolitans.
The Metropolitans.
And one more, I think it's.
What does that even mean?
That was an old hockey Seattle team back in the 1920s.
Oh.
But I think the third one was shit. Not that one. I forgot what
wrong. Time's up. I don't know what it is either, and don't care. So who's left in the playoffs?
Okay, left in the playoffs. The Kraken and Avalanche, Stars, not the North Stars, the Dallas Stars, and the Minnesota Wild, Boston Bruins, the famous big bad Bruins, the Hurricanes. I think they lost tonight, so it's Game 7 for them. The Islanders, the Rangers, then the Vegas Golden Knights.
Yeah, that's a lot of teams.
I know.
Yeah.
But hey, guess what? I finished, Pete. I finished my talent show or Uncle Lou's talent show bid.
Gamecock Chuck says the Hurricanes just won, so they won.
Oh, they did. Last time I saw it was a 1-0.
Yeah.
Well, congrats. They moved on.
Right.
To the next one.
They did.
But
I'm going to be honest with you, Nate. I'm struggling to stay in this conversation. The amount that I care about hockey is zero, and the amount that I care about hockey at this exact moment is way less than zero. I just don't give a shit. I'm struggling here.
I'm sorry.
All right. No, don't be sorry. Don't be.
How about we talk about college football?
Yeah. All right. What do you want to know?
Well, I was going to tell you.
Oh, what do you want to tell me then? Yeah. What do I need to know then?
I want you to know that Michigan has a Power 5 opponent, not this year, but next year, on the schedule for non-conference.
Is this some kind of breaking news? Imagine how. Listen, Nate, I love you, but imagine how sad it is if you're a Michigan fan, like Nate, although I don't know, he might be a Nebraska fan next year. But well, here's what Nate does. He's a 3-teamer, 4-teamer. I don't know how many teams you like now.
Just two.
No,
Just
you love
two.
more. We've already established this. It's fine. Look, it's fine. The first part of recovery is accepting reality and the fact that you have a problem. The problem is that you have way more than one team. But okay, I'll give you this, Nate. You love Michigan and you love Nebraska. That's your two main teams, right?
Yes, and that's
and so when Michigan is crapping in their own hands, then you like Nebraska and vice versa. So that's fine.
Yes. What else are you gonna say? But the opponent that Michigan is going to play the year after this year is Texas at home.
Huh.
So, I guess finally found the opponent. I guess. I mean, they'll be in the SEC next year, or the year after. But in my opinion, I'm sick of this fucking non-con schedule, easy schedule. I'm sick of it as a Michigan fan. I'm sick of it. It's just fucking embarrassing. And it's not even funny as a Michigan fan. But to be fair, Georgia, I mean, they do have a crap non-con schedule too. So I don't know this year. I'm just gonna tell you this, Pete, and then I'll go. You're gonna love my bid for a town show, for Uncle Lou's town show, if you're gonna watch. I bet you're gonna do. Cause let's just say I dance in the video. So that's all.
When is that?
I think it's the first week of June, I think. So.
All right. Well, I'll look forward to that then. I'm sure it's great. It's like 2 months away.
It is great.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
But have amazing, fantastic. Hey, Ohio State fans, suck my.
Well, what's up? You're on with Pete.
Yeah, how it's going, man?
It's going.
Yeah, that poor Michigan fan you were just on the phone with earlier. I think he's about 2 fries away from being a Happy Meal. So.
Oh man, what's up? Who am I speaking with here? Let everybody know who we're speaking with.
Well, I was in your chat earlier about Anthony Richardson. This is Balin.
Hey.
Yeah, what's going on, brother?
Hey, it's going, brother.
Yeah, you have more patience than me talking to people, but hey, more power to you. God made us in different ways, I guess. But yeah, you knew. You said you're a Carolina fan.
In NFL, yeah, Panthers fan, yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about Frank Reich?
I think he's too old.
Okay, you know where he came from, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I'm getting at. But when it comes to Super Bowl contenders, and you all got a good pick for quarterback, and but yeah, his offensive scheme for the Colts, they was a hell of a lot better than Chuck Pagano's when he was there, he couldn't draw up shit, but yeah.
Hold on, are you saying that Reich was better than Chuck Pagano?
Yes, and that's saying something.
Yeah, I don't know. His record at the Colts, what was his overall record in Indianapolis as a head coach? I know, and look, and here's the thing about Frank Reich. I don't dislike Frank Reich. I'm not saying Frank Reich is a bad coach. The guy's been in the NFL for 30-something years or something. His claim to fame has been, he was the quarterback coach for Peyton Manning in Peyton Manning's heyday, right? When Peyton Manning was like at his peak. So clearly the guy is one of the most, decorated and qualified people in the NFL, but he's 70 years old.
Yeah, I don't have nothing against him, but like I said, I think his time's just up.
Right. I'm with you there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I just wanted to get your input on it because his time was just up in Indy too.
I hope he makes me look like a complete total fool. Right. I hope they go out there and compete for the NFC, which I don't think is going to happen. But if they do, I'll be the first one on here to say, you know what, I was wrong about Frank Reich. But I don't really think that Frank Reich's going to make any waves in Carolina. I don't.
You never know. I mean, how the saying goes, God teaches us in humility. So maybe, who knows? I mean, I've had shit go ass backwards on me before, and I was told, I thought I was 100% right, but now, who knows?
Yeah, me and you both, brother. Yeah, definitely.
But with Anthony Richardson, that was just an interesting pick because the Colts' new coach, Shane Steichen, he was the current offensive coordinator with the Eagles. He's supposed to be like a quarterback development guru, and he worked with that Herbert boy with the San Diego or Los Angeles Chargers. LA has too many goddamn teams now, and he worked with Jalen Hurts.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just wondering if they think he can work his magic with Anthony Richardson as time goes on. So that was my just big question on that. So, but we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, he's not going to be out the gate, Peyton Manning as a rookie threw 40 interceptions his first season. And that's to expect with a rookie. But we'll just see with this guy, and he's going to be working with Gardner Minshew and all them. So we'll just have to wait and see. But, I just didn't know what your take on Richardson was.
I hesitate. I know that it's fun to make fun of Anthony Richardson and say how terrible he was at Florida and all that, but I do hesitate to call him a bust yet, like I do for a lot of. I mean, how many of these players first of all, the trendy thing to do is for every top 10 quarterback pick is to go, oh, he's going to be a bust. I mean, it's like, because if you say that, then there's probably like over a 50% chance you're going to be right? And that's all you see. But I don't know, man. I mean, Anthony Richardson has all the tools that he needs to be a successful NFL quarterback. The question is, can he do it? Will he get the right coaching? And I think that's where you're getting at. And I don't know, man. It's a terrible division, and the Colts don't really have a very good team. So he's off to. I mean, he's behind the 8 ball to start with, and a new head coach, the whole thing. It'll be interesting to see how it all plays out. The AFC South is a really, I don't know. It's a contentious division, and not because they're good. It's sort of like the NFC South.
It's a weird division.
It's a weird division. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I mean, we can go out and be contenders and damn near beat the Eagles, and we beat the Chiefs, and we get our ass kicked by the fucking Vikings. When we was up 30, the whole game.
I mean, and you've got. So I mean, look who you've got in that division now. You got the Titans. They just got Levis, which is funny.
Yeah, he's got a punchable face too.
Yeah.
There's just something about him.
People hate that guy.
Yeah, the shit he does on social media. I mean that. Yeah. I mean, no. Yeah, but I laugh my ass off.
There's 3 new quarterbacks in the AFC South. The only one that's coming back for more than 1 year is Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, I like Trevor Lawrence too. Yeah. No, I was pulling for you all when you was in your last national championship playing LSU, but shit happened. But you won the year before, so
right.
I mean, I'm an Indiana fan. We,
oh damn,
we bleed basketball, but I pull for the football program, but we can't compete at your guys' level.
That's funny. Your name people can't see it, because I don't have you on StreamYard. I'm anyway, they can't see what I'm seeing. So your name on here is Cream and Crimson. I thought that would have been an Oklahoma fan.
No, it could be Alabama too if you think about it.
Well, Crimson and Cream is usually Oklahoma or, like you said, Indiana. But I didn't, I don't think
people don't think about Indiana. Yeah,
exactly. I don't think I've ever had an Indiana fan call into the show before, so I just automatically assumed you were an Oklahoma fan based off of that.
Oh no. I mean, nothing against the Sooners, but no,
Right.
I bleed red. We all bleed red. No shit, but yeah.
I bleed purple.
Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah, everybody bleeds all kinds of rainbow shit colors. Yeah, what the fuck's happening? But well, speaking, you said you're get off subject. You're a Clemson fan.
Yes.
Well, you picked up a transfer from Clemson, a wide receiver. And I don't know if he's worth a shit or not, but people said, "Oh, he was at Clemson. Yeah, let's get our dicks in a twist." So,
who was it?
I think it was E.J. Williams or.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
he's a good. Yeah. Actually, you might want to get your dick in a twist. He's a good player.
Yeah. Well, IU, their coach, God bless him. I mean, IU's just not a football school, and he's trying to put it on the map.
Right.
And, he's got a losing record, but look where we're at. I mean, but he's shown in spurts because, 1 year we whipped Michigan's ass and, then we damn near beat Ohio State, but that was during that COVID year, when they got their hopes so high and stuff. And, I was playing without any fans and anything, but they had a good team. But
I'm very familiar with the Ohio State team from the COVID year. Yeah. Believe me.
Yeah, we damn near beat them that year. But then our star quarterback, Michael Penix, he got hurt, kept getting hurt the next year after that. And he said, fuck it, and went out west to Washington, and he's winning fucking championships out there. Yeah. But, yeah, no, that was a good year. But our coordinators and stuff left, and they just went to shit the past 2 years. But, I mean, I still give that coach a chance. I mean, look where he's at. That'd be like trying to make something big at fucking Rutgers or something in the Big Ten. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, but we shall wait and see. But, because I forgot about that Indiana got a Clemson transfer. But, I didn't know if he was worth a damn either. But
he's actually he's very good. Very good.
Well, that's good. Hopefully he don't get shit knocked out of him or break his collarbone or something the first game.
Man, you're full of sunshine and rainbows, aren't you, buddy?
Yeah, I call it how I see it, man.
Well, I see that.
Yeah.
I can respect that. I can respect that.
And I'm a lineman in profession too, so I deal with idiots on a daily basis.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. No, but where are you out of, buddy? Are you out of South Carolina or
I'm in the southeastern South Carolina in Charleston area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I was pulling for you guys in your Super Bowl for, your last appearance, but Fig Newton just didn't bring it to the table.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about the Panthers? Yeah.
Yeah. The Panthers. Yeah. I was pulling for them that year, but who ended up beating them that year? Was the Patriots?
No, the Broncos. You talking about 2015 with Cam Newton? That was the Broncos.
Oh yeah.
That was Peyton Manning's last Super Bowl with the Broncos when he couldn't even throw the ball 20 yards, but they had one of the best defenses of all time.
Man.
Yeah.
It still pisses me off the fucking Colts let him go. Till this day, that just still.
Well, you know what? I don't really that might have been the smartest thing Jim Irsay ever did. When Peyton Manning went to the Broncos, he was a complete and total shell of himself. They did not win that Super Bowl. Nothing that year had to do anything with Peyton Manning. It was totally the defense. It was one of the greatest defenses of all time. Peyton, like I said, during that Super Bowl and that entire season, Peyton Manning physically could not throw the ball in the air more than 25 yards. He just couldn't do it.
Well, I remember the Broncos went to the Super Bowl twice with Peyton. The first one, that game was just a total fucking shit show when they got they got their line shade and shat on by the fucking Seahawks in that game. I remember that. And then that second Super Bowl, I forgot who they ended up beating on that one, but they ended up winning. But no, that's why I say, Manning's legacy, it'll always stay in Indy.
Absolutely. No, nobody thinks about Peyton Manning as a Bronco. Everybody thinks about him as a Colt. Everybody.
Oh, yeah. No, he's the reason, football was not where I live, in Indiana, the two teams, well, we won't consider the Cleveland Browns, but the only two teams people followed here before the Colts came over was either the Bengals or the Bears.
All right.
But then, the Colts, they hightailed it out of Baltimore. I can't blame them. Not saying nothing bad about the city, which I am. But
I like this guy.
Over here, it was just, either Bengals or Bears fans, which I'd rather take the Bengals over the Bears. But,
Yeah.
Hey, but then Indy can't, the Colts came to Indy, so hell yeah, hoorah, go fight, win,
Yeah.
But we'll just see how their season goes. I quit when they got Matt Ryan, people were so excited, and I said, this is going to be a fucking disaster. And what happened?
Is there anybody outside of the people that were sucking on Matt Ryan's dick for the past 5 years saying that Matt Ryan, it's unbelievable. There was even actual Falcons fans after he left and was terrible. They were going, man, I wish we had Matt Ryan back. It's like, oh, do you really want Matt Ryan back?
Had they not been watching Indy that same year?
Huh?
Have they not been watching Indy when they said that?
Yeah, I saw it with my own eyes.
Oh my God!
This is look, man. Sports fans are delusional. And I saw it in Carolina too. It was very clear. Like the past 2 years that Cam Newton was in Carolina, he was just a complete and total mess. Just a shell of himself. Terrible quarterback. And then, if you said that, the Panthers fans, oh, how dare you disrespect Cam Newton, the best quarterback in the Panthers' history? And it's like, yeah, the best quarterback in the Panthers' history doesn't mean. Who's the best? Joe Namath is the best quarterback in Jets history. Would you put him on the field today? No. You know why? Because he's old as fuck and broken down and can't play. What does that got to do with the price of tea in China?
Yeah. Yeah, well, people tried pulling that Tom Brady stunt. Well,
the same thing with Tom Brady. Yeah, Tom Brady
look
too.
Look at his fucking O-line. Look who's around him. Just look. I said, if you put that on any other team, and they paid a shit ton of money to have that offensive line around Brady in Tampa, Yeah. But, people just don't use their own intuition to put two and two together. Well, they said and they said. I said, they're just a bunch of overpaid fucking commentators is all they are. I go on their fucking shit and Dixie and make better sense of what they do. But, I was just sitting, like I said, interested in getting your take about these people. But, but if there's any questions you have about me, I'm an open book, man. Yeah.
Oh, you don't listen, sir. I don't know how long you've been watching this channel, but for you to tell me you're an open book and I can ask you anything is probably a bad idea. It's probably a bad idea for both of us, actually.
Well, basketball season's over, so I don't have any more chairs to throw, like Bob Knight would. So we got to go back to football. So, because like I said, I'm sure it's a big thing here in Indiana. But when it comes to football or basketball, basketball's number one and football's number two.
Yeah.
Unless you're at Purdue, you're just up there smelling shit all day. It stinks if there's any Purdue fans listening, but I love them though, because my neighbor's a Purdue alum. It is what it is. But or if there's any Kentucky fans on there, tell John Calipari to quit being a pussy and play us.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Damn, where were you during basketball season? I needed you on here during then.
Well, I was probably sitting down trying not to give myself a stroke.
Yeah. I believe you.
Yeah. No, we're diehard Hoosier fans, man. My uncle was on the 1976 undefeated team. The last undefeated team in college basketball was Indiana. Some people don't know that because that's just how fucking long it's been for us.
Oh, damn.
So, yeah. But we made a splash this year, and yeah, we'll be back on top, and hopefully they'll treat the Big Ten fairly, and and quit doing stupid shit to us. There's 14 teams in the league, and we get 10 teams in, and damn near all of them are out but fucking one by the second round. Something's got to change. So, yeah, and it's always Tom Izzo and Sparty at Michigan State going, which I like Izzo. Juwan Howard at Michigan, dumbass. We'll just leave it at that. So, yeah, there's a lot of controversy behind that, but dumbass is a good definition.
You know what? I like your style, but your main thing you really care about, you're clearly passionate about college basketball, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, and football as well. I mean, but, like I said, Indiana and the Big Ten, they're on the rise, but they need to get their shit together for competing and recruiting, because you got to think they're adding USC and UCLA.
Right.
You have no choice but to go through a major overhaul.
But is there anything that makes you think that's going to happen? I mean, you said it yourself. You said that Indiana is a basketball school, not a football school. So if that's true, look, and there's nothing wrong with that, by the way. I mean, certain schools are just more invested in certain sports than others. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. But for instance, Clemson's always been a football school. They're terrible at basketball. They always have been. And they're in the AC.
Louisville, but fuck, anybody can beat Louisville. So.
Well, just look at Clemson's basketball history. They really have nothing of substance at all there. I mean, and they're in the ACC. But football, different story. So, I don't know anything about Indiana, administration, boosters, the overall feeling around the program, the football program I'm talking about. So is there anything that makes you think in the near future that Indiana is going to want to be more of a football school than a basketball school, or is it just the way it is?
No, I have a feeling that, the reason why is money. For one, the boosters want to put it towards basketball. I mean, it's a basketball school.
Right.
But Mark Cuban, and you know who that is, he's an Indiana graduate.
Yeah, I did not know that. But yeah, I know who he is.
Yeah, he's an Indiana alum. He puts a lot of money into the basketball program. Lots.
Well, it makes sense. He's a basketball guy. I mean, he owns an NBA team.
Yeah, he owns the Mavericks.
Right.
Yeah. No, they've come up to an agreement, and with the NIL and stuff, they want, they're getting players in, like that guy from Clemson we talked about, that receiver that transferred out to IU. I was shocked he came here. I mean, they're getting transfers out of big time football schools, but that don't mean a damn thing. Can they play? We've never seen him. Oh, goddamn, he went to LSU. Okay, well, was he a fucking walk-on and come here? What was he? But we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, but they have no choice, and they're going to put money into it finally, because they're finally starting to get a good coaching staff around them, but how long are they going to stay? I mean, do I want to stay to IU, but I was offered this job down here in Baton Rouge at LSU? I think I might go to Baton Rouge, don't you think? So, but we'll just have to wait and see.
Baton Rouge, down the bayou?
Look down in the bayou.
Yeah, down there with our farmer friend, doing that Lucy and Papaganda, or, have Cajun stuff. So, yeah, but no, we'll just have to wait and see, man.
Look around, stay low, make sure they don't see you. Get some bad, walk down, face them with the heat. The devil under your feet, you're on your way to see him. Stress me when I can't sleep, bang out when I see you. Play with me, you can't sleep. We got into the sea shoe. You won't have no case rearrange your shit soon as they face you. You won't have no space, we in your section too.
Look down in the bayou.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for that. That kind of screwed with me, bud.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. But no, like I said, IU has no choice but to upgrade in football, and they're trying to. You know, the most intriguing thing for them, they're the most southern team in the Big Ten. No other Big Ten team is south of us.
God damn. So, Indiana is the most southern team in the Big Ten?
Well, Bloomington, Indiana is in southern Indiana, so that's the selling pitch.
Yeah.
So
that's like saying we're the most southern team in the North Pole. It doesn't really matter. It's still cold as shit. Every single place in the Big Ten is cold as shit. Well, I guess until next year. You know, next year it won't be cold as shit. I mean, it's definitely not cold in L.A.
Well, yeah.
You know?
L.A. I mean, that's a. Well, you got to think between IU and UCLA in basketball, that'll sell. That'll sell. You know.
Yeah.
But in football, we'll just wait and see. I mean, well, a cool thing about IU, they've been to the Rose Bowl, and it was in 1967. You want to know who their head coach was at the time?
Who?
Lee Corso.
Oh man.
Yeah, bet you would have never got that.
I actually did know that. You just reminded me of it. Yeah.
Yeah, and they played USC and got their ass whipped. But hey, they made the Rose Bowl. That was something to celebrate them.
Yeah.
So I mean, maybe Ohio State can celebrate about Rose Bowls. Ha ha. So you know. Yeah. You know what a Buckeye is?
Yeah, it's a poisonous nut.
It's a worthless nut.
It's a poisonous nut that nobody wants to eat.
Yeah.
I
have no problem with Ohio State, really. Like the Ohio State-Michigan thing, that's cute. That's just cute.
Well, I don't have any problems either with them because, I mean, I don't have any problems with my children.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, I don't hate my kids, and Ohio State's no different.
Yeah. No, I have no hatred to them, just Kentucky.
Yeah, so my little baby Buckeyes don't bother me at all. I love them.
Yeah. Sorry for the UK listeners if they're out there, but you know, football. I mean, you got Mr. Johnny on the spot. Will Levis supposed to be a high pick, and look what happened. So yeah, shit happens. So
I do actually have one problem with the Buckeyes. I'm 42 years old. I'm tired of paying child support for my little Buckeyes. You know, I think that I paid enough.
No, I hear you. Yeah. Uncle Sam keeps taking a bite out of my ass, and I'm down to the bone. Shit, right. I don't even have grizzle left. I hear what you're saying.
I know.
So, yeah.
I mean, the price of eggs is $7. You know, I mean, the price of my double wide and my heifers went up. Yeah, I can't afford child support right now.
Oh,
for my little Buckeyes.
Yeah. I mean, it's like what my dad would say. It's getting high as an eagle dick. That's pretty damn high.
That's right.
So, yeah, but no, buddy. It was good calling in. I'll try to call in whenever you do basketball. Well, we got another 8 months. So
no. If we have another 8 months, I might as well go ahead and quit. We're about 4.5 months away.
Yeah. Well, here in Indiana, where it's religion, it feels like 8 months.
Yeah.
So
I hear you, bro. I hear you. All right. Well, listen, I appreciate the call. A great call, by the way. I hope we hear from you during the season, and from here on out.
Yeah. Well, next time I call in, I'll try to be high spirited, but usually I am. But yeah, no, we'll just see how things go.
No, I prefer you just like this.
Oh, well, that's fine. Well,
yeah.
See, I'm a season ticket holder for Indiana football and not basketball because God, who can afford them fucking prices?
Yeah.
But
right.
But I'll see what old boy EJ or whatever his name is can do because they're going to do it.
EJ, whatever his name is. Yeah, he's good. He'll probably be the best receiver on your team.
Yeah. Well, they got
day one
Tennessee transfers too. So we'll see what they can do because they already got one, and we got our quarterback. He's a transfer from Tennessee, and he was third string under Hendon Hooker.
Yeah, third string Tennessee players always work out in the transfer portal. All right, thank you for the call, my friend. Hopefully we'll hear from you soon.
Yep, you too, sir. Have a good evening.
All right. What's up? You're on with Pete.
That was definitely a 5-star caller.
5-star caller.
Without a doubt. That was awesome.
I like that guy.
Well, yeah, no, but yeah, I do too.
Yeah, don't tell me. I like that guy. Don't try to convince me otherwise. He was good.
God, that was awesome. That was 5-star right there.
I like him.
So is it does Miami ever get to make a pick, or do we still have to wait like a week, or what's
I think they might just be banned from football altogether. You might as well just go ahead and throw it in. I think just go ahead and throw in the towel.
To make a draft pick,
Yeah. I don't know. You know what? We were out tonight, so I didn't see any of the draft. I mean, I saw like 2 picks on the TV wherever we were at, but I don't know. Somebody in the chat might know. Has Miami drafted anybody yet?
Yeah, I
would
no idea.
assume they have.
Yeah, the only news I get is from you on the draft. So,
well, that's pretty shit. That's pretty bad.
Well, yeah.
If I'm your draft source, then you're in worse shape than me.
Well, yeah, no, but yeah.
Yeah, no.
Oh, geez. What were you out doing tonight?
No, we just went out to dinner.
Oh.
Yeah. No.
Somewhere fancy?
I don't know. No. Yeah, no.
Well, yeah. No, but yeah.
Yeah, no.
You can't help but to start doing it now.
No, just a place we normally go.
Okay. McDonald's.
Yeah, McDonald's. That's right.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. I actually ate at a Hardee's today. I have not eaten at a Hardee's in years and years and years.
And you're still awake?
I'm kind of like having this weird stomach pains, but yeah, you know, it.
Yeah, no.
I think I'm like, well, yeah, but no, it was the damnedest thing. So like, it took me like 5 minutes to order, and it was the only place around. I was in the middle of nowhere, and so there's a Hardee's, and I was starving to death, and I'm like, I got to eat something. And the only other place was an Arby's, and the line was like wrapped around. It was the Hardee's with like the tumbleweed going to the parking lot, you know.
I would have chosen Hardee's too. Hardee's is actually pretty good.
Yeah, well, it wasn't bad. I mean, I haven't eaten at a Hardee's in shit couldn't even tell you the last time I did. But I waited in line the whole time, you know, got up to the thing finally. And I'm like, hey, can you give me, you know, a handful of ketchup, you know, whatever. Well, we're out of ketchup.
Of course they are.
This was after I'd already paid and everything, you know. I was like, Jesus Christ. So, yeah, I was pretty disappointed.
Yeah.
But the Frisco burger wasn't bad, so.
No, the food is good. The problem is about 3 hours later after eating the food. That's the problem. That's the problem with all, and I'm not Hardee's in itself. That's the problem with pretty much all fast food. Yeah.
Yeah, any fast food. Yeah. Well, except for Zaxby's. Because then you have the problem like 15 minutes after you eat it. It's not like a 3 hour later thing. It's like a 15-minute later thing. And
for me, it doesn't really matter. I mean, when I was young, you could put any fast food through my body, and it was like a well-oiled machine. You know. Now
you just rent it.
Yeah. These days, if I eat fast food, I'm gonna know about it really quickly. Not the next day, not that night. Yep.
Let's say McDonald's. If you eat McDonald's, I don't know what's wrong with McDonald's.
Doesn't really matter what it is.
Mainly McDonald's. If you eat that, you will have that weird taste, and like you can almost like feel it in your skin after you eat it.
Yeah.
It's just like it just dwells in your body. It's horrible.
Yeah, like an evil spirit.
Yeah.
Right.
The Hamburglar has taken over your soul. Do you remember that old video game at Burger King? When they had that thing, and it was like the, what was it called? The Sneak King, I think is what it was called.
What?
It was, yeah, it was like for the original PlayStation. And they did it to where it was the creepiest game in the world. You probably look it up. But
what's it called?
I think it was called the Sneak King.
The Sneak King?
Yeah, it was like if you bought the Whopper meal and blah, 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 you could get it for like $5.99, I think, and it was like a PlayStation game, and you were the Burger King, but he ran around with his hands kind of like up in the air, like all creepy, and you had to go and feed people burgers, like sneak up on them and feed them burgers.
That's just weird. No,
Yeah,
I
it was
don't
creepy as hell,
know.
man.
I think this came along way after I was a kid. I never saw this. This is new shit.
No, this was way back, man.
What?
I mean, it was like the original PlayStation. So it was in, probably 96, 97, something like that.
Yeah, I'm about to show it right now. This is what he's talking
see,
about.
Matt Dunn
I've
says
seen
he
the commercials, but I didn't. Yeah, I never played that game.
That was creepy as hell.
Yeah. There it is right there. You're right. I never played that game before.
Yeah, it was really creepy. I think I actually have it somewhere still.
Huh.
It's probably worth a bunch of money.
Probably is.
Look at him though. He's like running around here with this like weird Burger King guy sneaking up on people.
Yeah, that's the exact guy that they use on the Burger King commercials now, isn't it?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
I think it is.
But like, look at him on the picture on the top left. Look at him hiding in a trash can with this hot blonde walking up. And he's
looks creepy as shit.
Weird, man.
He's like a predator.
It was like exactly like that. I mean, look at him hiding in the trash can.
Oh my God, that is creepy.
Jump out there and get this hooker walking down. Yeah, see, Nature Boy remembers playing it as well.
Wow. He's a total creep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Little mirror in his hand.
Holy
running
shit.
around.
What's this guy doing over here on the right? He's about to beat up the Burger King man for probably talking to his girl or hiding in a trash can or something.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to know what you're scrolling down. What's the weird picture with the guy in the middle that looks like he's...
Which one? This one?
No, just the random guy in the middle.
Yeah, this guy. I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
This guy. Yeah. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Sneak King. It was awesome, though. That was good stuff. That's when they made good video games. Did you ever play the old Atari games?
Yes, I did.
Do you remember what was it?
The best Atari game was Atlantis. Do you remember that game?
Yeah, it was okay. But remember Adventure? Remember Adventure? Where you would it never made any damn sense. You had that duck chasing you around.
Yeah. Yeah, I do remember that one.
You had a key and you'd have to open these gates, but you never could make it any further.
That was the most pointless game ever.
Yeah, that and Indiana Jones. I remember getting Raiders of the Lost Ark, and I was so excited to get that damn game. And you had to use 2 controllers, and it made absolutely no sense.
Pong was cool. Atlantis was cool. What was the other one? Shit, I've got a bunch of Atari games. Yeah, I got a bunch of them.
There was Pole Position, wasn't that on Atari?
Yes.
Yeah, that was fun.
Obviously Pac-Man.
Well, yeah, Pac-Man, of course. Can you name the ghost?
Donkey Kong. Can I name the ghost on Pac-Man?
Yeah.
I don't know. The blue one, the green one, the yellow one? No.
What was it? Was it Inky?
Inky, Pinky, and Dinky? Some shit like that.
Pinky, Blinky.
Blinky, that's it.
And Clyde. Clyde was the other one. There was one named Clyde. That just didn't make any sense.
Yeah, I have my mom sold my childhood home, that they had for 40 something years, a couple of years ago. And we went through the house and I found the Atari, I found the Nintendo, I found all the shit that from my childhood. It was pretty wild, actually. Baseball cards. Hell, I have a whole thing right here full of baseball cards. That I'm holding on to. I haven't looked into them yet. I don't know shit about baseball cards, but I was 80s, 90s kid, so I have all that shit.
Yeah, but a lot of that stuff, it used to be worth a lot of money. I don't think it's worth the money it is now.
Yeah, that's why I'm holding on to it, because I'm hoping it'll be worth something later, like it was back in the 90s.
I took a baseball collection and part of a comic. I've still got a bunch of comics, but part of a comic book collection, and sold it and bought a 300ZX with, the T-tops and, everything. I mean, that's how cool it was. It was like, which I kind of wish I had now, but I don't know. Can't look back at things like that,
Christopher Jones says, I wonder with Simpson being a 3rd round pick, I should have he come back to Clemson for another season. Well, shoulda, coulda, woulda, but I don't think it really would have made a difference, honestly. And really, in the grand scheme of things, being a 3rd round pick is not bad. I mean, there's 7 rounds. He has a chance to be a starter on an NFL team. Not a practice squad guy or something like that. He'll be all right. He'll be all right.
Yeah, I mean, just getting signed. I mean, what's the how does that work now? Do they get like a certain salary their first year?
For each I mean, there's tiers of a minimum, right, for whatever round you're drafted in. So I don't know what the minimum salary or offer is for a 3rd round pick, but it's millions of dollars. I do know that. And I guess they can offer you a sign-on bonus depending on who you are. They don't have to.
Yeah, I mean, that's not bad. I wouldn't mind getting drafted in the 3rd round for a couple $1 million. I'd be happy with that.
Right.
I mean, I'd always want to be like the best job would be like the 2nd string kicker or something like that.
No, really, the best job in the NFL, I think, is like the 2nd or 3rd string quarterback. Because, like for instance, one of my favorite Clemson players of all time, Charlie Whitehurst, clipboard Jesus, right? That's what they called him. I don't know. He played almost 15 years in the NFL as a backup. He started a handful of games due to the starting quarterback being injured. He's really good too, and that's the reason they called him clipboard Jesus is because, well, he looked like Jesus and he walked around on the sidelines with a clipboard and was making millions of dollars every year. I think the guy made like $50 million almost in his career and started maybe a dozen games. That's it. So, I mean, you can't beat that with a stick, can you? I mean, you got these players out there that are like destroying their bodies. Look at Patrick Mahomes. This poor guy. He's barely 28 years old, 27 years old, or whatever he is. I mean, the guy's out there limping around every week, looking like he's 80. And you know what? Whenever he is 80, he's going to be feeling that $500 million he made. You better enjoy it and get the hell out. Because people like Charlie Whitehurst, on the other hand, are living their best life, making $50 million a year and maybe been hit 3 times in their entire career.
That's why I said it would be great to be like the 2nd string kicker.
I mean, would you rather be a billionaire who can't walk or Charlie Whitehurst making $50 million and walking around like a pimp? Yeah, I'll take the latter on that.
Yeah, it would be nice to make, a few $1 million, for a few years and then just do nothing.
Right.
It'd be kind of cool. I could deal with it.
I could definitely deal with it.
So what do they do? The NFL draft. So every night now for the next, I mean, does it just keep going, for the next 3 or 4 days?
No, tomorrow's the last night. There's 1 round the first night, 2 rounds the second night, and the rest of the rounds are on the 3rd night, I believe.
Okay, they start.
Yeah, they did tomorrow it's all day long. They just blow through like 5 rounds tomorrow.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't keep up with it. Being a Dolphins fan, I kind of lost, a lot of interest in the NFL a while back.
Right.
But we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I don't really care either. I like to see who the Panthers get, and I like to see where Clemson players go. That's all.
Yeah, well, so what do you got planned for tomorrow? Anything exciting?
It depends on what you call exciting.
Well, I mean, what you got going on?
Well, I guess nothing exciting. If that's the standard, no. Nothing exciting.
I think I have to go like like shopping at a thrift store or something.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that could be really exciting.
It could be, but it also couldn't be. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yes, we have. Really, the older you get, the more boring life is. So our plans tomorrow are pretty similar to what yours are. Just doing shit around the house, and it's really boring. Now you're depressing me.
Yeah, I got some yard work to do as well. It's going to be really fun, man. I mean, tomorrow's going to be a great day.
Well, I'm pulling for you. It sounds amazing and fantastic.
No, it's not bad. I don't mind. It'll be fun.
You ever seen what's that movie? Is it Old School? He goes to the party and he's like, "What? Hey man, we got a party tomorrow. You want to come to the party?" He goes, "I don't know. We got to go to Bed Bath and Beyond."
Oh yeah.
I don't know. We might go to Home Depot. I don't know if we'll have enough time.
Exactly. Adulthood, man. It's really fun.
Oh man.
Do you have to go to Home Depot tomorrow?
No. Thank God.
I kind of like going to Home Depot.
Yeah, well, once you're in there, it's fine.
Especially this time of year because there's all the cool, plants and trees and.
Well, you must be behind me. I've already been through that phase. I'm on to the summer phase. You're still in the spring phase.
Well, it's just now warming up here,
I don't know. You're about the same latitude as me.
It's a hell of a lot colder. No, we're not at all. Well, I mean, it was maybe the same latitude, but elevation's quite different.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's true. Now we are starting to sound like that motherfucker. My pansies won't grow until May, Pete.
I don't do pansies.
Oh, Lord.
Well, you definitely had some interesting callers tonight. I didn't mean to call in and wreck it, but it looked like you were, about to wrap it up. And I had a question about the Dolphins, so I figured I'd come in here and make it boring for a minute.
Oh, you aren't boring at all. Tell me more about your plans to go to Home Depot tomorrow, though.
Well, yeah. No, but
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm going there Home Depot and go get some. We'll get some damn pepper plants, or maybe I don't know, tomatoes or something like that. I don't know. See what the hell you got going on.
Yeah, I don't know. As Christopher Jones says, I wonder what round KJ will go. I'm surprised he's not off the board yet. Honestly, that's really shocking. I thought he would have been gone by now. But anyway, yeah, I am about to end the show. You were right about that.
Anyway, yeah,
you were right about that. You definitely were right about that.
Oh yeah.
You know me.
Well, I haven't heard the beep beep yet, but
you've been saying that for the past like 8 months. You haven't heard a beep beep in 8 months, but you keep saying it still.
Dude, I'm just gonna troll you with the beep forever, man.
You know what? I need to make a beep beep stinger. And so that way at 12 o'clock I can just hit that button and just make it beep.
You should, man. You should. Yeah, get one from one of those well, you could probably. Well, I was gonna say get like one of those nerd Casio,
like the one I have.
Watch beep beeps, but you could probably just get like Rec Talk to record it for you.
No! Please don't do it.
Oh my God, that's funny. All right, brother. Well, I'll let you wrap it up.
All right, man. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for calling in, for real.
All right, see you, buddy.
All right, later. All right, everybody. That's going to do it for real, though. It's really been a great week all here on YouTube. I've had a lot of fun with all the live shows, which I do every week. But all the live shows, the NFL draft made it interesting here in the off season. I mean, look, when you're a college football YouTuber like I am, if that's even what you want to call me whatever you want to. But that's really the reason I'm here. I mean, you have to scratch and claw for every little nugget you get. And I love the NFL draft. I love the NFL in general, but I really love the NFL draft because it brings those two times together, college football and NFL. It's really the only time of the year they intersect the way that they do. And so to me, it's a special time every year. I've been loving it way before I was ever on YouTube. And so a lot of fun. And, of course, taking the calls every Wednesday and Friday night at 10 p.m. To talk about football and anything else that tickles your fancy is also a lot of fun. So, I don't know. I might see you this weekend. You never know with me, right? You never know. But if you don't see me this weekend for any reason, have a safe and amazing and fantastic weekend. And I will see all of you on Monday. Yes, that's right. Monday at 11 a.m. for the world famous Midday Show. All right, everybody. Have a great weekend. See y'all later.